Oh crap, camera's on. Hey guys, welcome back to yet another video. Once again, I am Jason Goyette, the owner of News in General. Today we're going to be doing a technology video for you guys, and you guessed it, it's going to be about file sharing. So right now I have two machines going. I have my Linux machine over there, which is actually recording this video for you guys, and that has Samba on it. That has a file sharing program on it. And then over here I have my Windows 7 machine. That's basically my lab computer. And what I want to do is I want to share my files that's on my Linux machine with the network, or the computer over here, the Windows 7 computer over here. So how you do that, I'm going to go through it. Okay guys, I'm going to show you how to do it, how to set it up, and hopefully you guys can learn something today. Alright guys, see you in a bit. Alrighty guys, now that we are over here at my desktop here, you can see my computer that's over there. That's because I'm going to show you what happens when I add a folder to my Samba server here, and you will see a folder pop up over there because I have the network open. So let's go ahead and switch over to the other desktop here. Now, if you're running Linux Mint, you're automatically going to have what you need. You're going to, except for Samba, that is. You're going to have your users and groups, because on certain distros you don't have users and groups, you just have users. So I believe you might have to download GNOME network tool. I think that's what it's called. GNOME network tool. I'm not positive. Let me see if I can search it up here for you. What was it? Okay, GNOME system tools. So you have to search up sudo apt-get install GNOME system tools if you do not have users and groups on your machine. So once you get that, you're going to want to go ahead and open up your Samba. So let's switch back over to my Samba. Once you have Samba downloaded, make sure you go to the software center to download it. What you're going to want to do now is you're just going to probably have that. You're just probably going to have Samba printer, and that's it. Okay. You're not going to have the videos and all that like I have. So what you do here is you click on the plus button, okay? And now it asks you what directory do you want to share with, or what directory do you want to share. So we're going to go ahead and browse our directory. We're going to go into our home folder, and we are going to, let's say, we want to share our music, okay? So I got some music in here. So we'll share music. Alright, so it says you want to read it or write it, or you want a writable or visible. You want both of those. You can add a description if you want, but I just leave it blank. Here's access, so you want to click on access. Now here's where it gets tricky. This is where you want to make sure you allow access to everyone. Now that's not going to allow people to break in and get in just by getting on your Wi-Fi. Don't worry about that. We'll figure that out in a bit here. So we're going to click OK. There you go. There's the music. So let's go ahead and see if it's sharing over here. Nope, actually my screensaver shut off. Let's go ahead and refresh. Make sure. Okay, so it is sharing. Okay, so now that we have that sharing, let me show you how to get that. The reason why I have it automatically like that is enabled to share that quick is because I already have it set up too. And I'll show you how to do that. So where do we want to go from here? We want to go to Samba. We want to click on music. We want to go to the settings, make sure that's all correct. Hit OK. Then we want to click on music again and hit preferences, and then go to server settings. From here we want to go to security. And we want to make sure that's on share. Okay, we want to make sure that's share. Encrypt password, yes. And we want to make sure that this is going to be, you're going to leave this on no guest account. Okay, you're going to leave that on no guest account. But I have it on already shared. So how to create the guest account for sharing, we're going to go over to our users, our user groups here, and we're going to just click add. Alright, once you click add, you just name in your let me add my password here real quick. Okay, and it's gonna tell you, say, okay, we need a password for this guy. Not yet. We don't have to create it yet, so we'll click cancel on that. Okay. Okay, what did I just do? Let me click add again. Name of user. Oh, I didn't create a name of user, did I? Test1. Alright, click OK. Keep that as username test1. Click OK. It's going to set up. It's going to take a minute here. It's going to want you to do a password. You're going to say no. Then what you're going to do is you're going to click on Advanced Settings. This is where we configure some stuff here. This is where it gets fun. Okay, so over here you go to Advanced. Make sure you're on Advanced. This is the home directory here for the this user. Now the shell. We want to make sure the shell is not bash. We want it to be false. That's very important that you add that on there. You want that false. Absolutely. Now as you can see, there's no main group. It's like, what the heck? There's no main group here, so we're not really going to be sharing. So we're just going to click OK. We're going to enable account. We're just going to generate a random password here. Make sure you copy that. Click OK. Enable it again. Well, actually, it's not going to work. We'll just have to do that. And then click OK. And now it's going to enable account. Now what we do is go on Advanced Settings. Oh, wait, we're not there yet, are we? Okay, let's disable that real quick. Apologize for that. Okay, then make sure you clicked on Test1 and click on Manage Groups. From here, what you're going to want to select is the Samba Share. Now, make sure that you have Samba installed. Okay, you want to double click on Samba Share. And as you can see, there's Test1. We click on Test1, hit OK, click Close, and now let's see if it changed over yet. I believe we may have to restart in order for it to change over. I'm not positive. Oh, you know what? Let's go to change here. Let's go up to the custom and click on Desktop User. Click OK. Forgot that's something that you do have to do, I believe. Now let's see. No, it's still not on there. All right, let's try enable account again. Set password. We're going to troubleshoot this with you guys because there was some difficulty I seen on setting this up. So it's still, let's try this. Okay, now let's try it. Nope, still there. Alright, enable account, yeah. Yeah. Alright. Okay, so we're probably going to have to what you're probably going to have to do is log out and log back in and get back into your user groups here, and then just go to Advanced Settings, and it should have you on a group already. It should have you on the Test1 group. Alright, it should have you on Test1. Where is it at? There it is. It should have you on this Test1 main group. Okay, what you're going to want to do actually is put it on the Samba Share group. Okay, so we're going to go on Samba Share. Click OK. Let's just disable and then re-enable it, just in case, because it's sometimes this Samba is finicky. It gets real finicky at certain points when you're setting up. Okay, so we're on Samba Share. Good. We're still a desktop user, which we don't want. So I believe what we can do actually is okay, yeah, that's what we want. Samba Share, manage groups, Samba Share. Make sure that we're Test1 is Samba Share. Okay, good. Close that. And now Test1 is now custom. Alright, so now it's all customized there, basically. Make sure that's bin bash false. Now what you want to do, if you don't want to have this enabled to log in, you can change the user ID below 1,000 and you won't have a login option for that. But I found I've been having some problems with that. Every time I do it, it disappears on here as well. I can't configure it anymore. So make sure that you're completely done with your setup for your Samba Share user account here. And then what you want to do is go in and change the user ID, which I'm not going to do that now because this is just a little test bench here. So we got Test1. That's all set up. So now what do we got to do now? All right. Let's go back over here. Let's make sure that everything's okay over here. All right, looking good. Folders are still there. Can you guys see that? Let me Let me focus that in actually. Let me focus that for you guys real quick. Where is autofocus? There it is. Alright. Focus. Autofocus. Okay, there we go. Wait, let's see. Okay, there we go. Okay, so as you can see, there is two folders there on my network that are being shared right now. So what we want to do now is go to our Samba here. You want to click add, actually you want to click on this one right here, this music that we're sharing. Actually, you know what, we'll just create another one. We'll create shared documents. How's that sound? Documents. We'll just share our documents. Okay, readable, writable, yes. Access. Allow everyone. Now what you might have to do, this might be finicky again, you might have to log out, because that's very important to do. You won't have anything set up if you don't log out every now and then. So where is it? Yeah, that's what we're going to have to do, guys. We're going to have to log out and log back in. That's why there's no test up there. Let me make sure that all these settings are correct as well. Security, Samba 1, yep. So yeah, that's what you're going to have to do is log out, guys. Really don't feel like doing that actually, because it's not showing up for test 1 anywhere around here. I'm just curious. Let's do that, and then let's go back in server settings and see if test 1's there again. Nope, test 1 is not there. So that's poo-poo. That sucks. We don't want that. We want test 1 to show up here somewhere. Yeah, that's it, guys. You're going to have to log out and log back in. But I'm not going to do that because it takes way too long. So what we're going to do actually is share a third document. So now you're probably going to see three folders pop up in our shared network there. So we want Samba 1 because we already have that configured. That's on share. That's correct. Make sure the settings is okay. Yes, settings are fine. So when you're just setting up, guys, I know I'm kind of skipping around here, but the reason why is because it's going to make me log out, and I don't want to do that. So what you're going to have to do is log out after you get everything like set up, and then log back in, and hopefully it'll work. If not, let me know in the comments below, because I've had problems with Samba. I mean, sometimes I don't really like it. And I just use the simple cheat way where you just go on to a folder and right click and share it with the network, which is very dangerous because anybody can basically access that, and very dangerous to do that. So that's why it's important to set up Samba and user groups. That way they have to have a password in order to log in into Samba and try to access your files or whatever. So it makes it more difficult when you're doing it with Samba, because they allow the more security features than just regular right click and share folder. That's in my opinion as well. You guys might have different experiences with that. Okay, so let's go over here. Let's just make sure that test 1 and Samba 1 are okay. Samba 1, that's the one that we need. Okay, we don't need to authenticate because we already did. Just being real finicky again here. I just want to try to see if I can get test 1 to pop up again, or pop up for the first time, because I don't know why it's not doing it. I don't know why. Main group. Samba share. Okay, good. That's what we want. Got that set up. Exit out of the user groups. Go over here. I just want hope. I pray that we can get the test up. Nope, sure not. You're gonna have to log out to do that, guys, and my battery is low. Okay, so let's see if we did it correct. Let's see if everything's a-okay. What we're gonna do is hit refresh, and looky there, guys. There is 6 folders in our network there. So let me see if I can maybe zoom in a bit. Nope. Okay, we're totally zoomed in there for you guys. So yeah, that is how you set up a a Samba server, guys, and allowing your network to gain access to all the folders that are being shared within Samba. That's one thing that I do like about Samba, is that it has those security features. Because if you just do the right click, guys, and do the simple way, you're going to be opening yourself up. That's basically because anybody that has access to your Wi-Fi or can break into your Wi-Fi can basically have access to all those folders that you're sharing. However, if you do use the Samba utility and the user groups utility, then you'll be able to add some security to that, so they can't log in and get into those folders. Alright, so let's go ahead and see if it worked. Alright, so I'm going to get off here and we'll go over and see if it worked, guys. Alright guys, so we're over here at the computer over here, and hopefully we got everything configured. Now there is one thing that I did forget to mention. What you're going to have to do after you set up everything, set up your user groups, your Samba and everything like that, you're going to have to go into your file manager and get onto the file or the folder that you're sharing and right click. Then you're going to want to go to properties and then permissions, and then go down to the the second one down. I believe it's like folder access or something like that, and make sure that you click on the Samba share and click then click access files. I did forget to do that, so if you're having trouble with it, it's very easy. It's not complicated at all, so just write down in the comments below if you have some problems with it and I could help you out. It's very simple, guys. Alright, so let's get over here on our computer. Alright, so now that we have our shared folders here from our Linux over there, Linux machine, we got our videos, which is already shared. So we're gonna double click on that and make sure that we can access those. Okay, so here's all my videos here. I'm not sure if you guys can see that. Hopefully you can, but we got all of our videos here. Actually, I even got some of the recording that I just did of this for this video that I'm sharing here. So let's go back and let's just make sure that we did the music. There's our music. We did it correctly. That's very important, guys, that you follow the directions and stuff like that. It's not complicated at all. You just have to follow directions spot on. And like I said, Samba is kind of finicky. You're gonna have some problems with it when you first start out. You may have to do it a couple of times. You may create some users and have to delete them, and that's what I had to do when I first started Samba. Using Samba, is I had to create a bunch of users and then had to delete them. So that's basically how you set up a file sharing server, if you will. So yeah, here's our little folders here. Let's just make sure we can access them. It's going to take a little bit here for it to pop up. I think we're opening it up with PDF, I believe, right? Let's see. Open with Acrobat. Oh, we don't want to open it with Acrobat. Let's just go proxy SSH tunnel. We'll open that up with let's see, we'll open that up with text. See if we can open up that with text. Do you want to open this file? Okay. We'll open it up with Notepad and see. Now there probably is going to be some okay, so good. Good, there's no problems here. So we're able to open up that text that is not on our physical drive, it's on our server over there, and it's being shared across the network. However, it's a lot more secure than the right click share. So I recommend you guys to, if you're doing that, if you're doing the right click share and just sharing the files and allowing anybody access, do not do that. Never do that. Make sure to create your user groups and add your Samba serve, your Samba share, and make sure that you're sharing with your network only to those groups though, because if you're sharing it just wide open, anybody can get in. And I know I'm stressing that quite a bit. I know I'm talking about it a lot. It's just something that I really believe in is securing your system as much as possible, which is one of the reasons why I'm happy to get into technology and stuff for news in general. I'm very happy that we can have this this topic, this category on the site and on the channel here. So thank you guys for watching. Without further ado, I am Jason Goyette, the owner of newsingeneral.com, and we'll see you guys next time. Peace. And then over here I have my Windows 7 machine. That's basically my lab computer. And what I want to do is I want to share my files that's on my Linux machine with the network, or the computer over here, the Windows 7 computer over here. So how you do that, I'm going to go through it. Okay, guys, I'm going to show you how to do it, how to set it up, and hopefully you guys can learn something today. Alright, guys, see you in a bit. Alrighty, guys, now that we are over here at my desktop here, you can see my so I believe you might have to download GNOME Network Tool. I think that's what it's called. GNOME Network Tool. I'm not positive. Let me see if I can search it up here for you. What was it? Okay, GNOME System Tools. So you have to search up sudo apt-get install GNOME System Tools if you do not have users and groups on your machine. So once you get that, you're going to want to go ahead and open up your Samba. So let's switch back over to my Samba. Once you have Samba downloaded, make sure you go to the software center to download it. What you're going to want to do now is you're just going to probably have that. You're just probably going to have Samba printer, and that's it. Okay, you're not going to have the videos and all that like I have. Oh crap, camera's on. Hey guys, welcome back to yet another video. Once again, I am Jason Goyette, the owner of News in General. Today we're going to be doing a technology video for you guys, and you guessed it, it's going to be about file sharing. So right now I have two machines going. I have my Linux machine over there, which is actually recording this video for you guys, and that has Samba on it. That has a file sharing program on it. Computer that's over there, that's because I'm going to show you what happens when I add a folder to my Samba server here, and you will see a folder pop up over there because I have the network open. So let's go ahead and switch over to the other desktop here. Now, if you're running Linux Mint, you're automatically going to have what you need. You're going to, except for Samba, that is. You're going to have your users and groups, because on certain distros you don't have users and groups, you just have users.